Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about One Night Only. And yes, it is currently July 22nd. This pod is going up today, July 22nd. There is no embargo on this movie. There's no wait to talk about it at all because I asked. They're like, do whatever you want after you see it. I got to say, top down, this is a fucking fantastic movie. This is obviously not like an Oscar movie or anything, but it is the most, and I mean this, it is the most millennial, mid 30s New York City movie ever made. I love it. Monica Barbaro shines. Callum Turner is great. There's zero sets in this movie. This movie is all on location in the streets of Manhattan and Brooklyn, in bodegas, in a pizza shop, in a Harlem brownstone, in Monica's shitty Lower East Side apartment. That fucking we're not going to do the spoilers, but first, the rules of the movie for those of you who obviously are listening to this, for one night only, for 12 hours, premarital sex is allowed. And now I kind of want to go into the rule of all of this because the movie, unlike where it took so many Purge movies to explain what the rules are, how the outside world works in regards to the Purge, like other countries, how they react, and how like the Purge movie began to explain there are Purge tourism and things to that extent and Purge insurance. The movie goes through what the rules are through these CNN clips that are airing throughout the movie, and I kind of want to go into that because the movie kind of makes a rule for the chastity mandate. And the way it works is kind of interesting. So Trump, or I guess even a more evangelist president, passes the chastity mandate, and we are now 3 years post chastity mandate. So on August 7th, every year, that is the date they pick because it's the summer, August 7th, for 12 hours from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., depending on your time zone, right? So it's, it'll be 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in California, etc., right? Premarital sex, like you can bang anybody you want, is allowed. And a lot of people were wondering, oh, are you only allowed to bang one person? Like, how does all of it work? So I'm going to go through all the rules about it so you can understand. So, first of all, the way it works is that RFK made a biometric tattoo that everyone over 18 has to have. Okay? And the way it works is that if you it can tell if you're next to somebody because of the sensors with it, because everyone has the tattoo. So if you ejaculate or do something that triggers it, it goes to the police and the police arrest you because it is a federal crime to have sex outside of marriage. So, which comes to the other thing is that if you get married, right, you're allowed to bang whenever you want. Okay? But only with the person you're married with. Your tattoos kind of become like linked. So if you cheat, it doesn't work. Okay? Like you would then get arrested for breaking the premarital sex thing. Other countries do not have the chastity ban. You can travel outside of America. You can go to Canada. You see the ads on the train for Canada, Cuba, etc. You can bang there perfectly fine. You're not arrested, right? You can have sex there. The tracker only works in the United States of America. Just so we're clear on this. And you can bang as many people as you want from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Okay. Also, you have to wear a condom. Okay, which is interesting. It knows if you don't, so you have to wear a condom, or else it's a crime. So, what happens is the movie opens up with Owen, played by what else are we? Yeah, played by Callum Turner. He's at his pizza shop, and everyone's waiting. We see the countdown clock. It's kind of like New Year's Eve. And the young people who are not married are ready to get out of work. So the old married couple, they take over the pizza shop. They go. Owen is dating Maya Hawke, and he was going to propose to her at Omakase. Maya Hawke says, I don't want to have sex with you tonight. I want to bang our super. He's a super hot Russian guy. And she's like, I think you should. And maybe if there's enough time later, you can come over and bang me afterwards. right? Oh, God, I kind of forgot the chastity part. I want to, like, before we go back to that, the chastity mandate. The movie kind of plays a part because people are only allowed to have sex for 12 hours outside of marriage once a year. It makes everyone extremely feral when the 7 p.m. hits. And, like, maybe America, like, the movie kind of makes the case that maybe we need that because the fact that nobody talks to each other in person at all anymore. And there are things that, like, people try to hack the metrics, and that's a crime. Like, the movie goes into all these other things as well with the biometric tech too and shit like this. But also, like, it works that people, like, spit game, they're out and about, and they're just, like, they're doing it. Like, it is crazy. It's like Tinder back in, like, 2015. It's crazy. And the whole marriage thing, it kinda makes marriage have a meaning again because, like, marriage means you can fuck whenever you want. But if you get divorced, it doesn't work. You have to, like, get married to somebody else so you can bang. So I guess theoretically, I don't know if divorce is harder to do in this. That part is not explained at all. But yeah, back to the counting. So he's on his date with Maya Hawk, and then he drinks his special drink. He sees that the ice ring engagement is there. Maya leaves. By the way, this is like Maya Hawke's first, like, adult role. There's, like, a scene later. I'm like, wow, damn, no idea Maya Hawke looked that good. Okay, next we go. We go to the brownstone on 145th Street. Guy, I love that everything is, like, on location. There's no set piece. So he goes. Owen goes to his mom's house, played by Archie's mom from Riverdale, Molly Greenwall, and she's like, I never really liked her. You shouldn't marry her. She's not special, and go out, have fun. You can only have sex one night a year. It's the mandate. Okay. And by the way, you see signs throughout the city that says, repeal the mandate, fuck the mandate, screw the mandate. Right. And all of it. And we see that Molly Greenwell says, you have to leave because she's going to bang because her marriage was not real because her husband, Owen's father, really had a secret family on Long Island. And she is going to fuck Gordy from Star Trek, whose name I believe is fuck. I don't even know I think his name is Richard. I think his name is Richard in this. So that happens. Then we flash to what Monica Barrow is doing. Allie. She is a singer, like a real singer who does all the songs for the, like, Ozempic and Claritin and Cialis and what else? What's the other fucking? I can't think. Music, song, commercials, the fucking for drugs. I can't remember. There's one that's really pissing me off. There's Ozempic, Sky Rizzy. There we go. Right? She does the song but she's doing one for psoriasis, and she then goes to meet her friend at Dante's in the West Village. And what happens is her best friend meets a guy who is a prince who pretends to be the prince of Wakanda, does Wakanda forever. Also, Allie daydreams a lot, so she remembers the guy she met last, what's it called? Fuck night or whatever it's called. And the scene is so hot. First of all, the sex scenes are in this movie. Oh God, I even forgot to even before that. The countdown clock happens, right? It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and people go crazy. They just start banging in the street. It's an absolute fucking madhouse. Okay, it's just crazy. Oh my God, there's cum everywhere. People fucking in the street. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. She goes to Dante. She meets the prince. They're gonna leave. And she's like, wow. So we then go to her Lower East Side apartment, and she has a roommate. She has some, I don't even know who her roommate is. Is it feel like it's Z-Way or is it not Z-Way? I don't know. She has a roommate. And the roommate is babysitting for $10,000 because the neighbor his mom is single and wants to fuck, and the fucking kid is hilarious. He's like a horn dog. He's like, "Hey, baby, here's my condom. Want to fuck?" and all of this shit. And the roommate gives Monica Barbaro the hot silver dress she wears the entire night. Which, by the way, white women all over America buy that dress because wow. Okay, just fucking wow. Okay, so Monica Barbaro leaves her shitty Lower East Side apartment, bumps into Owen, and then we get the thing from the trail. Hi, I'm Owen. Blah blah blah, and they talk. Owen then throws up on her heels because he's like, I had two omakaske's and blah 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 blah, and she's like, ill, ill, and leaves. And then there you go. Then Monica Barbaro goes to a cult. She goes to, what is it? Where'd she go? Oh, she goes to fucking God, the flower shop, and goes and we meets a bunch of random guys that are just like a dude who works for the AI company that put the tattoos on, played by cousin Greg, a magician who like kind of is like whatever, Jay Ellis, who's friends with Ben Marshall's like, you could do him, you could do me, and all this because everyone's like a horn dog, and everyone just says yes to this, because you get to bang as many people as you want in this 12-hour period, right? Then she meets this artist guy. Yeah. Then we go to Owen, who's at a bar, and he's like interacting with Julia Fox. Julia Fox looks really good in this movie. And he's like, I'm sure that's why you're a bartender, you're single. And Julia Fox was like, I get off in a half hour if you want to fuck. But she's like, make sure you have a condom. Then there's this scene where, because Monica Barbaro lost her. Yeah, she lost the shitty condom she got from the kid. And there's this sequence of them going through bodegas because all the condoms are sold out and all this. And this is the part where I don't get. If you know you can only fuck one night a year, right? Wouldn't you be prepared? This is like my only aspect. And it's fun that they do this. Like condoms are just sold out. But you would think people would have been prepared ahead of time. Like just tons of it, right? Because they still work. Because married people get to fuck as all they want. And married people don't have to use a condom, obviously, when they have sex. So they're at the bodega. There's one condom left. $200 cash. Monica Barbaro's been trying to get it. The ATM isn't working for her. Owen tries to get it. It doesn't work because he just had payroll, so he doesn't have money in his bank account. What happens is the motorcycle guy who Monica Barbaro wants to fuck gets the rope, ties up the statue that has the condoms, boom, drives. And then you get the scene from the trailer where they're holding the thing, the condom statue. They do it and then they'll flip. They do this whole fun little thing. It's like, okay, Durex or instruction or a warning label. And this whole thing is like, I don't know, Durex, no, warning label, boom. She flips it, falls in the sewer. He helps her, but he has to like has his face in her vagina while he dumps her in the sewer to get the condom. He wins. She takes it. She leaves with him, with the motorcycle guy. We're in his like cool Soho loft, and he has a bunch of art, and they're about to fuck. Okay, hot, sexy. Then the cops come in, right? And we think the cops are there because they robbed the statue, but no. Apparently, the guy fucked with his tattoo thing, and like broke the rules 12 times. Okay. And now the police arrest her as well because they don't know if he fucked with her tattoo. So she's there at the NYPD office. And remember, there's just all these things about the mandate. Okay. It's the law. You got to follow the law. Meanwhile, Owen is on like a version of Tinder and he meets some black chick who he hooks up with, but she's really a fucking hooker who robs people during sex night. That happens. He's tied to a tree in Randall's Island like Jesus. And then he ends up in the same precinct as Monica Barbaro, and what's it called? Michelle Hurd is like checking out his abs in this, and it's like, you're free to go, you're also free to go. And they both are now at the just walking, talking, be like, hi, you have failed, I have failed. And then they see these three hot white people walk through about a party, and they're like, "Okay, let's follow them." They follow them, and they're like, "We're not doing this together. We're on parallel paths." And they just follow wherever they're going, and they talk about this and how he has a girlfriend and their whole thing. They take a van to this party that's just picking up people to the party. They let in Monica Barbaro instantly because of that dress. They don't let in Owen because you too thirsty, man. You too thirsty. Meanwhile, there's posters over this guy named Ezra who is like a great singer that's performing on the day after the sex fuck night. Shit. Um God. After fuck night. And what is happening? Yeah, after fuck night. Meanwhile, Owen's outside and some hot Russian chick, or what the fuck comes what the hell? I can't even remember. Yeah, hot Russian chick comes in and she's like, "Come in with me," because she's like a super owner. And then they do this music. He's like, "Oh, I know Ezra." And Ezra's like, "You're a singer, you should sing, okay?" And she's like, "Listen, Allie, I'm gonna only consist play your hot fairy godmother just a little longer. You're gonna fucking sing right now." Okay, she sings, Monica sings, no one pays attention except for Owen. Owen leaves with the hot Russian lady to um, the 145th Street. Monica goes to the Electric Studios with Ezra. Ezra's like, yeah, this is where Taylor Swift made her album. This is where Adam Levine made his album, a bunch of other things. And then Ezra's like a real asshole while singing to her. And then he trips and hurts himself. Meanwhile, on 145th Street, the doors are locked. So he sneaks. This is why this was such a New York movie. How he breaks into his own house. They're about to fuck and all of it. Meanwhile, what happens is they catch Molly Greenwell fucking. She's like, I'm not doing this. This is disgusting. Blah, 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 blah. He's mad. Yeah. Okay. Then so he's like, fuck this. I'm going to my pizza shop. Monica Barbaro takes Ezra to the hospital and she keeps seeing the pizza boxes of the pizza place that Owen owns. And she's like, I'm going to go there. And then you get the other key for, I know the owner. And he gives her the address. They make the pizza and all of it. Then what happens is a phone call comes from Maya Hawke. And we get a daydream sequence again saying, don't answer it. We get a very fucking hot sex scene that's not even real. But it is a fucking hot sex scene of them fucking in like the pizza storage closet. And then it flashes back is that Monica's like, yeah, you should answer it. And then Maya Hawke is like, don't. I didn't fuck him. Come over now. There's only 2 hours left on the clock. You could do it. And by the way, Maya Hawke looks so fucking good in like their almost sex scene. And Owen's like, I can't do this. I don't like you. Oh, yeah, right about this. Oh, he also gives the keys to the pizza place to Monica Barbaro. Can you please lock up the shop? Owen doesn't have Allie's number or anything, but Owen remembers where she lives because he threw up on her shoes about this. So he takes a taxi there. He's screaming, buzzing on the north, like, Allie, I miss you. I want to be your lighthouse or some shit like this or whatever. Allie comes later and the kid says, wait, your name is Allie? Some fucking weirdo white tall kid with weird ears was here talking about a lighthouse and you and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, yo, we got you can make it there. So she city bikes from the Lower East Side all the way to the George Washington Bridge on a normal city bike, not the electric city bike. This is where the New York would be. I'm like, yo, what that is a long fucking city bike. Because first of all, for those of you who don't know, okay, unless you had like the city bike membership thing, so the regular city bike is quote unquote free for a half hour. I don't know what the thing is with the city bike membership, right? But the electric bike is like 55, no, was it 42 cents a minute or whatever? But she would have got there way quicker, right? But she just chucks you. So she takes the city bike from the Lower East Side, well, from fucking that new fucking park that's on 14th Street, the floaty park all the way to the the bridge, right? And Owen's there with the thing. They're there happy. She chucks the city bike. She's like, we got 11 minutes left. I know a place. And then they're filming a commercial. Meanwhile, it's like and it's the chick from SNL. It's like it's an established shot. Okay, go. You got to keep kissing, right? They don't bang on in those last 10 minutes. I'm like, well, wait a year. We flash forward 1 year. Instantly, the tattoos turn green and they fuck. Okay, they fuck. I fucking loved it. I really did love this movie. And you know what sucks about this movie is that it's coming out such a weird time because Odyssey and Spider-Man are gonna be 1 and 2 all of August, right? This movie's goal is to come out to be number 3. It's not gonna be 1 or 2, right? The Odyssey sold out till September, Spider-Man is sold out till September, right? And from what I saw, because I got invited something by AMC. AMC New York, Lincoln Square, is doing like some singles night screening thing for this movie on the 7th, I think, of August. Because like this movie is fundamentally fucking good. Okay. And I think this is good for people who don't want to see a superhero movie and don't want to see the Odyssey for the 8th time. But like it's a fun movie. Like it's good. Like generally, it's very good. Is it anything like I enjoy the concept of it. I think the chastity law thing is hilarious. Not hilarious, but like the things about it kind of make it interesting. Like you can make the case for it. Like if it works this way, where you get one night where everyone goes fucking crazy and fucks, it kind of fixed the incel problem too. Gotta say the right. It's fascinating, okay? Like, it's just I enjoyed it. Monica Barbaro is so good in this, and I'm glad because like, Monica Barbaro actually has, like, a good movie coming out later this year, the Sam Altman movie with her boyfriend, Andrew Garfield. Yeah, for those who don't know, Monica Barbaro and Andrew Garfield are dating. Good for that. Good for fucking Andrew Garfield, okay? By the way, I've had Monica Barbaro stock since Top Gun 2. I was like, because she's also in, there was some fucking Paramount Plus movie that came out at midnight, right? And she's like good in everything. She's good in One Night Only. She's good in A Complete Unknown. She's good in her reshoot scenes in Crime 101. Like Monica Barbaro stock. Gotta keep, okay? Gotta fucking keep. Good for her. Good that she's with Andrew Garfield. I'm glad she got nominated for an Oscar for Complete Unknown. I think she'll get nominated for the Sam Altman movie as well. This is a great like movie for women. Like I think this is where you're gonna meet some baddies, okay? Like at these screenings, similar to The Invite. Like this, like it is fundamentally like I laughed, okay? And first of all, just amazing. 0 sets, okay? Everything is on location in this movie, okay? It is the most alive, most New York millennial movie. In the same way that awkward moment was the key 26-year-old, 25-year-old millennial movie, because that was also like when Zac Efron and all of them were 25, right? This is the most like mid-30s millennial movie ever. Like fucking great. Another movie, by the way, 0 sets. Okay. I really love New York City movies that are New York and real and everything. So good. Okay. So good.